In 1719 in the Great Plains, Naru, a young Comanche woman trained as a healer, dreams of becoming a great hunter like her brother, Taabe. While tracking deer with her dog Sari, she witnesses a predator spacecraft in the clouds, which she likens to the Thunderbird, takes this as a sign to prove herself. Taabe agrees to bring her to join the search party for the lion that attacked one of the tribe's hunters, but only so she can provide medical treatment if they find the hunter alive. They retrieve the wounded hunter and depart, though Taabe stays behind to find and kill the big cat. Finding unusual tracks and a meticulously skinned rattlesnake, Naru circles back with Parquet and finds Taabe. Together the three set a trap for the mountain lion, but it kills Parquet. Naru faces off with the big cat on the branch of a tree, but falls and strikes her head, after being distracted by strange sounds and lights in the distance. She wakes up in her family home, having been carried back by Taabe. He later returns to the village with the dead mountain lion on his shoulders, earning him the title of war chief. Convinced of a greater threat, Naru departs with Sari. After coming across a herd of skinned bison, they are attacked by a grizzly bear. The bear is killed by the predator, giving Naru time to escape, before running into a group of Comanche sent to find her. The predator ambushes and kills them in combat. While Naru is caught in a foothold trap, the predator leaves as she is no longer a threat. French voyageurs, responsible for killing and skinning the bison, find Naru and cage her. Their translator, Raphael, questions Naru about the predator, with whose species he is familiar. When she refuses to talk, the lead voyageur reveals that he has Taabe captive and tortures him before using both siblings as bait for the predator. While tied to a tree, Taabe admits to his sister that she had weakened the mountain lion, enabling him to kill it. As the predator kills the voyageurs, who had planned to trap it by using Naru and Taabe as bait, Naru manages to cut the rope tying both Taabe and her to the trunk of the tree by cutting it using a bear trap. Managing to escape through the foggy jungle, Naru returns to the camp and finds an injured Andalini, who teaches her to use the flintlock pistol in exchange for healing his wounds and stopping the bleeding. Naru gives him herbs that reduce his body heat to stanch the bleeding. When the predator arrives, Raphael plays dead, and Naru realizes that the creature cannot see him. The predator is unable to discern Andalini's deception, because the heat vision in his visor was unable to read Andalini's signature. However, it kills Andalini when it steps on Andalini's knee stump, forcing Andalini to cry out in pain. Revealing himself, Taabe arrives on horseback to rescue Naru. Together they weaken the predator, but it kills Taabe. Naru flees and finds the surviving lead Frenchman. She knocks him out, severs one of his legs, and gives him an unloaded gun, before eating the herbs to hide her body heat. Baiting the predator to kill the voyageur, she uses Raphael's pistol to ambush the creature, knocking off its laser targeting mask. She steals the device and flees into the woods. Naru had realized through her fighting against the predator that the predator was a fan of the hunt and not unarmed bait. Managing to completely be at one with her location, Naru lures the predator into the mud pit by injuring him with her axe. While her dog was able to distract him, she had also managed to blind him by breaking off one of its teeth. When the sharp slicers in his gauntlets were slowly cutting through the roots and precariously close to cutting through Naru's neck. As the predator falls into the quicksand, Naru repeats her brother's last words. "This is as far as you go. No more. This is it." An inversion signifying the predator becoming the prey. As Naru moves away and reveals the predator's mask, which detects a hostile movement and lasers the predator, killing it, Naru paints her face with the green blood of the predator and brings the head and the flintlock pistol back to the tribe. She tells them of the arrival of the white men, the voyageurs, and how they should search for a new home. The tribe honors her victory with cheers, and Naru beams with pride as the movie ends.